From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. Just about to get underway, and on the hill, Ranger Suarez.
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jake McCarthy. That's off the inside corner, and we're underway here in the home opener. Line drive, base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Tommy Edman at the plate.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. Oh, yeah. This might get interesting, Boog.
0 balls, 1 strike.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Rojas makes the catch, and there's one gone. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And that one fouled off. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Tries to get back and save.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that one hit to first. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Marte on third. Naylor on at first with 2 down. Swings through that one out in front that
1 ball,
time.
1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one's off the wall. In comes the first run of the game as the Diamondbacks take the lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Randall Grichuk stands in now, looks at that one inside. Stop. They get the force. They limit the damage here. Back here in Philadelphia. And today's starting pitcher, Merrill Kelly. How about a report on him, Chris?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
Bottom of the first. Now a chance for Trey Turner.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
0 balls, 2 strikes.
Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. This is Bryson Stott. Check swing. He held up, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
That one missed. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Off the mark there.
Full.
And it's 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Left field. Gurriel has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Here comes Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, Bryce Harper.
And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That one is upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Outside low, and that's ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Marte. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Second inning set to go. Now it's the DH. Adrian Del Castillo. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Gabriel Moreno getting ready to hit.
Gabriel Moreno.
That's a hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone.
Turner to second. That's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now up next for Arizona, Tommy Edman. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Sosa zips it across. They get the out on Marte. And that is the inning. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park, where these Phillies fans are geared up for another season. Their postseason run was cut short after they ran into a red-hot Mets team in the NLDS.
Yeah, that was a tough series to swallow for these fans. Phillies were good all year, but they couldn't cool down the Mets when it mattered most.
Leadoff man retired here in the second. Tap foul at the plate. Last year, the Phillies had the second best record in baseball behind the Dodgers.
Yeah, and that's just not good enough for these fans. They want success in October, not just the regular season.
1-1.
The wind of the pitch. Inside, just missed. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. 2 down, bases empty. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. On to the third inning, and here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Naylor in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he was born in Canada. And there's a foul ball. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2. And that one ripped into right, and that's just foul. On the ground to first. A flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's 0 for 1. Gurriel gets a piece. And he chases that one below the zone.
0-2.
Marsh running hard. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Sends it to first. That's the third out. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the bottom of the third. So digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. Kelly back to work. And that one popped in the air left field. Gurriel hauls it in, and there's one away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
One down, base is empty. That just misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And here is Sosa to the plate. Fought off foul. Missed with a changeup. And now it's even 1-1. Smoked on the ground a second. And the inning is over. Start of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Randal Grichuk.
Randal Grichuk.
Rojas settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Next is the designated hitter, Adrian Del Castillo.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Foul ball there. Snags it for the 2nd out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
McCarthy up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. Towards first. Here's the tag, and he's out. 3rd out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Trey Turner now. And a foul ball.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that's down and away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Just misses with that one. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So up next, Bryson Stott. Flying to left his first time. And there's a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering misses down and away. Just missed. The Phils still
3-1.
looking for their first hit in this one. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. And that's their first base runner of the game. So Harper stands in. He popped out his first time. Runner takes off. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Stop. Leads off first with one away.
1-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And it is 2-1.
2-1.
Right through there for a strike. And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes. And he lets the plate umpire know it. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And a foul ball. 2 outs. That one fouled off. Off the mark there.
Ball.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
This one in the air. Marte nabs it, and that will end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the shortstop, Tommy Edman. That one
That's
inside. And that is ball 1.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Turner handles, throws to first, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Here's Josh Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Outside low. Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Gurriel gets a piece.
Ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he
1
hasn't
ball, 1
issued
strike.
any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
The count.
Just
No,
misses
that's
the mark
inside.
outside the zone.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so
Foul ball.
difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next one
Count's
in
full.
the dirt. Trey Turner gloves it. Sends it across to first. Out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle Schwarber.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
You know, these Phils just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Just missed.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Goes down looking.
Now batting.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Fly to left his first time. That misses. 1-0.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that's outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Moreno under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now it is JT Realmuto. First pitch misses.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Up the middle. Over to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. All set for the top of the 6th. And now, Eugenio Suarez. Nice grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Swinging a foul straight back. Grichuk, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And it's fouled away. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Adrian Del Castillo. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Kelly back to work. That misses.
That's low.
And that's ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1.
Line and a base hit into right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting the third baseman.
And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. Grounded out his first time up. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball one.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Gurriel handles the chance. One down. Back to the top of the lineup. Trey Turner at the plate. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. That's in there. Strike one. And downstairs.
Ball.
And he grounds one to the right side. Marte slings to first. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Sosa slings it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Rojas makes his way towards it, hauls it in, 2 away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Tommy Edman. He's already homered in this game. Hit weakly on the ground. Stop. Fires over to first. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Back here in Philadelphia, and now it's Bryce Harper to the plate.
Harper.
That's too low.
That missed.
Ball
That's a ball.
1. On the ground right side, and it gets by him.
Nice try, Ramon.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. On a line out towards center. And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the
Kevin Ginkel on a pitch out of the pen here. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1-0.
That one missed.
That's the ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Just missed. That clips the corner.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The tying run at the plate. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And now it's going to be Johan Rojas. Ground ball to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Base hit. 1 run in already. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the
Hard ground ball for a base knock. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Chop back up the middle. Edman throws to first in time. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. That misses.
That's a ball.
And it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And fouled off. The next offering misses. Now 2-2.
2-2.
High fly ball out towards left center. Gurriel drops into the glove, and that's the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Now pitching for the Phillies. Number 58.
And that's down and away.
Tanner Banks.
Marsh moves under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Josh Naylor will hit next. That one inside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Slings to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Sosa. Jump throw across his body. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
And that one fouled off. Brings it in, and that's the third out. Back here in Philadelphia, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. Going on.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Way out front for strike 2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Bryson Stott, the next to hit. Misses
Ball,
off the
that's
inside, and that is ball one. And that
2-0
skips
to
in the dirt.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. And he beats the throw.
Hey.
Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. Here comes Bryce Harper. The first overall pick back in 2010. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second, and he's safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, 1 out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Next offering upstairs.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Justin Martinez. Little chopper rolls foul. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Schwarber in the box now. Takes strike 1. With the go-ahead run standing at second here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that is downstairs. 1-2 the count. Upstairs.
That's a really good take.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Stop. The lead runner out at second. Harper at first. 2 out of the inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Misses inside, and that's ball 3. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. Max Kepler at the plate. RBI single his last time up. That's outside.
Nope, that's outside.
And the count is
Ball.
1-1. Just missed. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the 9th, and now the right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 25, Max Draw.
Marsh running hard. Stretches out and holds it in. And now the DH, Adrian Del Castillo.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
He's there. He's got it. Out number 2. Diamondbacks down to their final out. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. Strom, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. 1 strike away. And the 0-2. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
Lifted in the air out to left. Ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. On the hill here today, David Peterson. What do you have on him, Siggy?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Taylor settles under this one. Makes the grab, one away. And here comes Tommy Edman, a switch hitter batting right. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the count.
Popped foul out of play off to the right. One out, bases empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Francisco Lindor. Ripped to right. And there's one away. Juan Soto now. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Just missed.
Touchdown.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good fastball going early
strikes.
until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
That's ball
And
2.
now the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Back here at Citi Field, here's Shohei Ohtani. Peterson back to work. And there's a foul ball. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him,
No ball,
slightly
2 strikes.
elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Not
1 ball,
close with
2
that
strikes.
one. Now 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Muncy to hit. There's a strike. 1 out,
0-1
bases
the count.
empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here is Michael Conforto. And that one fouled off. Check swing. Went around. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
And that one is inside ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
Count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back here in Queens, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 1 down. And now it's Mark Vientos. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. And it's gone. Home run. That's worth the price of admission. And we're level. It's 1-1. Fought off foul. And that one is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. And strike 2. Tied up here in the early going. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now here is Luis Torrens. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. In the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Taylor hustling after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That one ripped right center field. That's back. And that one is gone. He sends it out of here. It's 2-1. Here's Mookie Betts now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Foul ball.
Betts is in terms of baseball. He can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Toss to Alonso. Mookie retired, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for L.A., Tommy Edman. He swings and fouls one off. Edman, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2016. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he looks fresh out there.
No ball,
just
2 strikes.
needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Soto moving back for it. Gone. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 3-1. Mauricio with the throw to first, and Freeman is retired. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Mets, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
This one popped up. Edman in position. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Back to the top of the Mets order. Stepping in. In the slugging shortstop, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 so far.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Mauricio over at first with one away. This one in the dirt. Now throw to first, but back easily. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one misses. And that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. That's down and in.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. The batter now will be Will Smith. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. And they'll do it again. Soto gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Max Muncy digs in now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Toss to Alonso. That ends the frame. Bottom 4, and now it's Juan Soto. And that one missing low. Next offering is down low.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Caught him looking for the K.
Up next for the Mets.
Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. He was late there. Strike 1.
Bringing the cheese on that one. Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
The Dodgers leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing, and he held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
He did not go around. outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
One down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one's in there, 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. Stepping in, Mark Vientos. He's already homered in this game. Up and in, 1-0.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And now 2-0. Runner on the go. In the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. 2 outs.
3 balls.
In the
1
dirt.
strike.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Out there to center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The run comes in from second, and they trail by 1. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away. So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the DH, Starling Marte. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings through that.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not
1
able
ball,
to catch up to
2
that
strikes.
velocity.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Vientos at second with 2 down. That one kicks away from the catcher. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. In the air, out towards right center. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Michael Conforto. Peterson back to work. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That can be a really tough pitch to handle a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, no outs. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the 5th. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out. Taylor in position. Squeezes it. And there's one away. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And now it's Mookie Betts.
0 for 2 in this one.
First pitch misses. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. No, that's foul.
Taylor moving under it. He's got it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Outside low, and it's 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Popped up right side. Edman sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down. Ronnie Mauricio now 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one pulled foul. The Dodgers up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground right side. Edman whips it to first. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs. And stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch misses. And 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And a foul ball. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That's a little bit low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Soto under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Next to the dish is Freddie.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 43, Huascar.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, 35 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And that's off the outside edge. And a count 2-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Oh, he gloves it.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Lindor. The throw to first.
He's out.
And that'll do it. Back here in Queens, stepping in. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Michael Kopech.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Popped up. Edman. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Here's Juan Soto. Not even close there, and that's ball one. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
I got a ball.
The
One
Mets
strike.
down by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Inside,
off the plate.
just
Ball two.
missed. Inside,
ball three.
and that's ball three. And that's ball four.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Runner on at first with one gone. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That one misses.
One ball, one
ball
strike.
one. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Well, that's
One
today's
ball,
style of
two
baseball
strikes.
right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes on the move. Makes the grab. Here comes the throw. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Will Smith to the plate. Tied him up inside with that one.
Good pitch right there.
0-1.
Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count. One ball.
I don't
two
think he was
strikes.
trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
One up, one down. Max Muncy at the dish.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
Swing and a foul out of play. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. That was blasted to the moon. It's 4-2. The batter will be Michael Conforto. 1 for 2. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swings through that one. 0-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. That one at triple digits.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So digging in, Mark Vientos. Inside at 100. And that is ball 1. A little bit low. The Mets down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. That one off the mark, and now 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 strike.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Starling Marte. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Kopech deals. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And now 2-2. And there's a ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 70.
First pitch swinging.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Lindor on the move and makes the grab. And there's 1 away. Here's Mookie now.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And first offering is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. Turns and fires the Betts. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman. Up the middle. Oh, wow. Nice play. To his knee, the throw. And that's a great play for the out. Back here at Citi Field. And now the catcher comes up to him. Luis Torrens. Cut on and missed at 101. Strike one. And that is out of play. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Now it's the second. That one fouled off. The Dodgers trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
0-2 is the count.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Hernandez makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And now Tyrone Taylor. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Misses.
Ball one.
And the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his. Back here in Queens. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Buto goes 6'1", 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The tag, and he's out.
You're out.
Here's the charter member of MLB's 50-50 club, Shohei Ohtani at the plate.
Yeah, such a memorable night when Ohtani officially reached 50-50. He was playing in Miami and just happened to go 6 for 6 with 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases.
His 2024 was so impressive. There was a brief moment when people wondered, could he reach 60-60? Just wild. Smith now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Ground ball up the middle. On to first.
He's out.
And that is that. Bottom of the ninth. Francisco. Tanner Scott on to try and close it out.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late.
Oh, gets dirty. Throws from the seat of his pants, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. He's 2 outs away. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. He's someone you'll notice that attacks hitters with that high velocity slider. It is definitely not going to be mistaken for a slurve. 1 down, base is empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Takes a tumble and hangs on. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Hard hit left side. On to first. Ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
And your final 4-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.